Good morning, students. Today we are going to study a very important chapter of our second term syllabus, that is the rat trap. You already know the story. So today I am going to discuss basically about all the important characters of the story. Out of them, the chief protagonist, as you already know, is the rat trap peddler himself. Then we have the crofter who entertained this rat trap peddler in his house. The third important character is the iron master. And last but not the least, we have Edla Wilmanson, a young girl and the daughter of the iron master. Let's specifically discuss the roles of each one of them. That is the rat trap peddler. We know how beautifully Selma Legeroff has used different adjectives to describe him. He has been called as a tramp, a poor homeless wanderer, a vagabond, a ragamuffin, and we know why he has been called so. He did not have any money to buy even the material with which he would make those rat traps. His life depended on petty thievery also at times and the selling of rat traps. He went to the crofter's house one day by chance and found that the crofter had shown good hospitality to him. The crofter was actually a lonely man. He did not have wife, he did not have any children, and he had a creamery which supported him to earn his livelihood. Seeing a strange man at his door, he became very happy because he was leading a lonely life and he was longing to get someone's company. Fortunately, that day, when the rat trap peddler went to his house, he entertained him properly. He offered him porridge to eat. He played the game of card with him. He shared his tobacco roll also with him. And he did only one mistake. That is that considering the rat trap peddler to be a friend, he showed him the 30 kroners which he had saved by selling milk at his creamery. And that money tempted the rat trap peddler. Early morning the next day, when the crofter left to work at the farm, the rat trap peddler also left his home, but thereafter he returned back, he smashed the window pane and stole the money which was hanging there in a small pouch. Now, in order to escape from the world, and he could not walk on the public highway, so he went into the deep forest where he lost his way. All he could see late in the evening was a mill from where he could hear some voices of the smelting of iron. On reaching there, he found the owner of that mill. It was called as the Ramsjo Iron Mill. The iron master was there on his nightly inspection in the mill, and he wanted to make a request to the iron master that he should be allowed to stay there because it was warm also and he could get the shelter for the night. The iron master saw his face in the dim light and he mistook him to be an old regimental comrade. So out of pity, the iron master requested him to come to his manor house and stay with him. But looking at his shabby appearance, maybe the rat trap peddler denied to go. Now we have Edla Wilmanson, the daughter of the owner of the Ramsjo iron mill, that is the iron master. So when the iron master returned home and told his daughter all about this man, she grew curious to meet him and decided to invite him to their house. Edla was a young girl. She was very polite, large-hearted, and maybe she had better powers of persuasion. So she took a servant along with her and carried a suit, and she went to the forge. There she spoke politely to the peddler, treated him like a captain, and invited him to their home. Seeing the kindness, the love, the respect that Edla had offered him, the man agreed to come to their home. He stayed there. He was given good hospitality by both of them, the ironmaster and Edla as well. But in the broad daylight, when he got himself shaved and when he dressed himself in that suit, the ironmaster saw him and he frowned with fury. He observed that he was not the man whom he was thinking to be. And out of anger, he decided to hand him over to the police. But Edla requested him and took the permission that the man should be allowed to stay with them for Christmas and he should celebrate the festival with them. The iron master loved his daughter a lot and hence he granted permission. Towards the end of the story, we notice that the Rattrap peddler undergoes a strange transformation. Seeing the hospitality, the love and kindness and the respect of the family, especially Edla, he decided to transform himself. He left a small rat trap along with a letter and those 30 kroners in that. And in the letter to Edla, he had written all the things. He had apologized for his mistake and had decided to live a better life. So in the end, children, we notice that it's not only harsh treatment, punishment, strict rules and regulations which are needed to transform a culprit into a gentleman, but at times it can be love, understanding, large-heartedness, compassion, generosity and benevolence. All these virtues enable a hard-hearted man or a criminal to improve himself. So we see how Edla is successful in transforming the rat trap peddler. I hope you enjoyed the story. Thank you and have a great day.